Morning everybody, Tuesday morning. I hope you've all planned an epic week and everybody's well, I'm sure you are. So, boot camp tonight, well it looks a bit crap, but it's going to be 20 degrees later, so we're on it. It's going to be nice. If you want in, send me a DM. There's quite a few coming tonight. Got a couple of spaces spare, so if you want to get in there, send me a DM. I'll get you booked on. So, what I wanted to talk to you about this morning. Morning, Robert. If you're watching, say morning. If you're watching later, hashtag replay. So, who's ready to own their own future and stop playing victim? I played victim for years and years. And I used to, honestly, I'd get myself pretty drunk, right? Just to try and forget things and just suppress things. And I thought it had make me happier. Or it did for that certain amount of time. You start having a drink and I felt happy at time, and then all of a sudden it just got worse. And I'd sort of blame it on anything. And this is what I mean by playing victim, right? I'd blame it on anything, right? It could just be a bad day at work. It could be, morning Amy. It could just be kids are playing up. It just could be out. And I'd just drink myself to oblivion. And I'd blame it on that. And I was always victim. This happened to me, or this happened to me when I was younger. I didn't have best upbringing. I'm never going to do this. I can't achieve that. And I was always victim. And it's not a nice place to be, because, like I said, everything you do is your choice. Nobody else makes you do it. And even though you might have had a bit of a different upbringing, or something's happened or whatever, it's still, you've decided to do it. So now I think about it, I just think it's the craziest thing you can possibly do is try and suppress your feelings, because you're never going to get anywhere, and you're going to keep doing it. Every morning I got up, I felt worse, I felt horrible, and then it were, because I felt that bad, I'd just do it again, and again, and again. Morning Jason, how we doing buddy? Have you got your gym plan today matey? I'm sure you have. So, honestly, if my life continued down it were, I'm going to have some serious health concerns. I mean, I were a bit concerned because I actually look pretty rough. I always had bloodshot eyes. I was going to work like that. I felt horrible. I didn't sleep. My sleep patterns were horrendous. And I was creating this monster sort of, because I just could never get out of it. I could never break routine. And this is where you have to understand that it doesn't matter what's gone off in your past. It's your responsibility. You've made that choice to go and get levered again. But like I said, it doesn't have to be alcohol. It could be that you're ramming coke up your nose. I've had a few people that's messaged me and just said, I just can't help myself. Friday, Saturday, I'm just ramming it up my nose all week. And I'm like, it's surprising how honest people are when they message you, honestly. And some of the stories I get, I think, wow. Do you know what I mean? I think, were I really that bad? But yeah, I were, honestly. I had no concern for anything. I actually spoke to Shannon about it yesterday, and about our sort of habits and our routines. And it was literally, when I got home from work, I just got changed, showered, boom, I were out. And Shannon might have just got home from work, and we're just like passing, and I'm like, right, I'll see you at the pub in a bit. She's like, yeah, all right. Or sometimes she'd say, are you going to wait for me? I'll be like, how long are you going to be? She went, well, no, I'll only be an hour. And I'd think, well, I ain't got no beer in the fridge. I'll be like, no, I'll see you there. Honestly, as bad as it were, that's what our lives were like. And I just couldn't break it. I had to realise what I were doing, because I was really screwing my life up. And I was really, really unhappy. It's hard for me to tell you that, to be honest. But like I said, it doesn't have to be alcohol. It could be ramming stuff up your nose. It could be. It's like you could be watching porn because you're not getting any action in bedroom, but you're not talking to your missus about it, and there's no communication, and you're just suppressing it that way. There's that many different ways, and that's what we do. We just need to understand what's making us unhappy and what doesn't agree with us, and can we sustain it? Can we carry on, or can we change it to make ourselves happy? Deal with the issues. Suppressing them makes no difference. They just build up more and more and more and more until one day you have to deal with it. If it's got a deadline on it, or a date, or something, whatever it is. eventually it's going to come round, and your anxiety is going to start spiking, and you're going to be thinking about it more. You're going to drink more. You're going to shove more coke up your nose. Whatever it is, it's not going to be good. So like I said, you choose what you do, regardless of what's happening. Once you realise that, then you can make a big difference. Morning, Foster. You all right, buddy? You coming to boot camp later? I hope so, mate. So like I said, honestly, everything in life becomes a lot easier, a lot happier when you deal with your issues. If you need help dealing with your issues, send me a message. Let's break these barriers down. Let's have a look. There's always things, what I do, I write myself a list of stuff I'm not happy with. And then I can start tackling them. What am I going to do about it? And I will never, ever, ever have an issue and ignore it. Ever again. It's the worst thing I can possibly do, because I can easily slip back to where I were. At the end of the day, I want to protect myself and make sure I'm as happy as I can be. And trust me, at this moment in time, I couldn't be happier. Right, I love you all. If you need me, send me a DM. If you want to come boot camp, drop me a message. There's a couple of places left tonight. Got some good games planned. And I shall see you later. Enjoy. See you morning.